and learning. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make scrumptious delicious cookies. Before you begin, you need to make sure two things: that you wash your hands and that you have a grown-up with you. Now to make these cookies we'll need the following equipment. Firstly, some kitchen scales. You need these to weigh the ingredients. Secondly, you will need a bowl. You're going to need this bowl to mix everything together in. You will also need a mixer. We will need this to mix everything with. If you don't have an electric one, that's okay. You can just use a spoon, but that takes much longer and it's really hard work. A spoon or a spatula. And I think you already know what to do with a spoon. You will need two more things. Firstly, a baking tray. Bigger the tray, more cookies. Lastly, you'll need baking paper or greaseproof paper. You put this on the tray to stop the cookies from sticking on the tray. Now, recap time! Let's have a little reminder. Tray, spoon or spatula, scales, baking paper, whisk or mixer, and a bowl. Now let's look at the ingredients. First, 100 grams of butter or butter type spread. 125 grams of light brown sugar. 1 egg, but not an Easter egg. Next, 175 grams of self-raising flour. Finally, I choose chocolate chips, but you can have anything you want. In fact, you don't have to have anything in your cookie. Again, recap time. 1 egg will make sure it doesn't roll away. Your topping for your cookie, any kind of butter, light brown sugar, and self-raising flour. Now we need to ask a grown-up to preheat our oven. If it's a fan oven, 150 degrees. If it's an electric oven, 170. And if it's a gas oven, level 3. Daddy, can you please preheat the oven for me? Now we've got the oven ready, it's time to start mixing. Before we start baking, we need to measure out the ingredients. 100 grams of butter, 125 grams of brown sugar, and 175 grams of flour. The first thing to do is mix the butter with the sugar, so we need to put them both in this bowl. Now we've got them in the bowl, we could mix it using a wooden spoon, but it would be easier to use a mixer. Now because this is an electric mixer, we have to ask a grown-up first. Make sure the mixer touches the bottom and also make sure that you only have it on medium, not fast because that's too quick. It's a bit noisy, just cover your ears. Once you've finished, it should look like this. Next we need to put an egg to the mixture, but make sure to not put the shells in it. If you need help, just ask a grown-up. If you've got a bit of egg in your hands, make sure to wash them. Now we mix the egg in with our butter and sugar. this again anymore now, so you can ask your parent to wash it. Your mixture should now look like this. Next we add the flour. Now we're gently going to mix it together till it's combined. See, I'm mixing it together by pushing it over each other, and if there's any flour on the side, just push it down and carry on mixing. You can use a spatula or a spoon, it doesn't really matter. All the bits of flour that's at the bottom and the sides, we have to make sure we get them in the mixture. We're now going to beat it, which means work it really fast. It should now look like this. Now it's time to add in our chocolate chips or raisins. If you don't want any, you can just fast forward this bit of the video. Now we have to mix it in. Make sure it gets all at the bottom and the sides and also the top. You can have as much as you want. Now our mixture's finished. We should have enough for about 20 small cookies. Now this is the best bit, we get to lick the spoon. Now we get our baking tray and put the baking paper on it. This is to make sure that the cookies don't get stuck when it's cooking. In some people's words, this could get a little bit sticky. We have to get this mixture and roll it into walnut-sized balls. It could get really sticky actually. After this, you could lick it then wash it, because even if you lick it, it doesn't get off your hands. So just make sure for that. And when you're finished, they should be about the size of this, and because it flattens down, and because we have our baking tray, they won't like stick. Oh no, not baking tray. Now we've got our baking paper, it won't stick to the tray, so we can get it off easier. And your hands might be a little sticky at the end. If you want, you can wash them, but also you could lick them. On 2 trays, I managed to get 18 cookies. Now we need to ask a grown-up to put these in the oven. Now they're going to bake in the middle of the oven for 12 minutes. They're done cooking, ask a grown-up to get them out, and be careful not to touch them because they're really hot, so we have to leave them to cool down. Once they've cooled down, they'll be ready to enjoy.